hit you with this sign when you're going into this range that I'm going into. But you do just have to have a permit to get in here. Nothing super crazy. It's a couple hoops to jump through online now. I used to have to watch this like video of safety and all types of stuff, but it's pretty mellow. A little soft sand when you come in, and then you're off and running on a dirt road. I got this rando little tiny tank sitting out here. I always pass by it when I drive out to this range. That's always a trip. You can like climb inside. Yeah, it just looks really, really nice out right now, so should make for a good scene out here at my camping location. I think I've camped here like 3 times now, and it gets me up into the area where I want to hike, but also close enough to get back to the road if I want to road cruise or go explore another zone. So always just trying to find the best of both worlds. It is looking pretty good out here right now. I think another month and a half, and all this green will be away, and it'll just be hot, hot, hot. All right, found the spot. Posted up here. My setup is seriously super, super quick. I already unhitched from the truck, so basically just lower the hitch down so that the car's even. I'll use my iPhone for a leveler, but once that's all the way down, I just need to, I have the fridge running off the truck while I'm driving, so I just switch it over to DC from my battery pack, and then all my stuff's cooling. Seriously, other than that, I'll just level this sucker, and I'm probably gonna cook dinner early because I'm probably gonna get out there and start hiking pretty soon. So I got some leveling blocks and a bucket that goes underneath the bottom here for the water when it drains out of my sink. So I just pop the drain. That way I'm not just leaking onto the ground the whole time. Sometimes, yeah, usually, if it's windy, I use the leveling. We have some leveling jacks down here that'll keep the trailer a little stable, but since I'm solo, I might not even need it. It's not windy or anything like that, so I might not need it at all. I usually do a quick walkthrough to make sure I didn't pop any tires or anything stupid on the way in. Looks like they're good. And then just pretty much get a chair out and post up. It's a very, very non-fancy dinner tonight. It is going to be chili, cheese dogs, with a little potato salad, maybe some chips and guacamole as well. Since I'm solo, it's like straight bachelor food. Pretty much both nights too, but got some shade in the canyon here. These mountains are chock full of snakes, so we're gonna eat and start hiking. Finished product. It's definitely not fancy, but I mean, come on, the presentation's all right. We're looking good. Things are looking up tonight. Positive vibes. My dilemma always right now is, do I hit the hillside or do I walk out into the wash and do the wash inside here and run up there, or do I do this part? TBD. I was having a minor heart attack right now because I was gearing up all my camera gear for hiking right now, and my flash wouldn't work, and usually it's batteries. I have an extra battery thing for some AA's in here, but the package was open, which meant I'm an idiot and I put old batteries in there because I already swapped it out. But I think it was just a loose connection. I just fired it back up. Flash seems to work, so I was thinking I was gonna have to drive back to the gas station I got gas at, which is like a half an hour each way, which would have sucked. So anyways, crisis averted, on to hiking. All right, finally we're off. I think I wanted to start hiking. I always have some stupid time, arbitrary time in my head. And I was like 6 o'clock, get going by 6, and it's 6:11, so I'm not super far off. I think I'm gonna hike the sides of these hills first, and then come back down later in the evening through the wash. So that's my goal. One thing I do find out here, in addition to snakes, are these things. We're on a bombing range, so you do find these shells. They like dropped into the ground. You're not supposed to touch them, and I don't want to get my fingers and arms blown off, so I don't touch them. But it is interesting to see. All right, not a snake. Another giant unexploded shell. We pick it up and throw it and see what happens. Hell no. All right, public service message. Mylar balloons are just about the worst thing on earth. We are in the middle of nowhere. Love at first slice. It's like a pizza with a heart on it. And I hope you got food poisoning from that pizza. Well, just drank my last bit of water, so it's time to head back to the car, go refill up. I might go drive now and take a pass on the road. You know, just to go see if there's anything out there. My legs are beat. I just passed a Border Patrol agent and talked to him. He said he saw a rattlesnake right down here on the road, just past this sign over here where I'm trying to get to. So those guys are like the only other cars I usually pass on these roads down here. I'm right next to the border, so it's usually just Border Patrol guys just cruising back and forth. And a lot of times I'll just stop them and say hi, tell them that I'm going to be driving back and forth, just so they're not suspicious, or they don't have to stop me, because, you know, sometimes they're just checking you out. So usually kind of a courtesy thing, but also a way for me to not have to get stopped over and over. So let's see if the snake is still on the road that he said, though. They're usually good for information, actually. They'll tell you where they're finding all types of stuff, because they drive these roads more than anyone. So hopefully we'll find what he saw. Oh, there it is. I don't know if it's the same one, but it's definitely a snake. Good timing. Let's go backwards and see. I think it's a sidewinder. I'm just gonna unplug and keep recording. What do we got? Yep, Nice big sidewinder. Look how fat he is. Soaking up the rays. I mean, not soaking up the rays, soaking up the heat of the road. So he's all like, see his middle of the body all flattened out against the warmth. I don't really see much of his tracks. Pretty sweet though. Look, first snake of the trip. I'm not a total fraud. I was getting a little nervous there. Give you guys a better look at what this guy looks like up close. You can see his nice little horns there on his head. Little baby rattle. I was just saying that I didn't see his trail because I was looking this way, but that's because his trail's here. Let's see. Oh, there you go. You can see it in my headlights. See those stripes on the road right there? That's what a sidewinder track looks like. So if you're hiking in the desert and you see that in the sand, there's a sidewinder nearby. Looks like he went just to here and he kind of just stopped. All right, now, just to make sure a little buddy doesn't get ran over by anyone, we're just gonna pick him up, move him off the road. There you go, buddy. Left my flashlight in the car. Let me go get it. Later, buddy. A little bright. There we go. Not even a single rattle. Alrighty. Snake number 2 for the night. Kind of feels like it's going to be one of those nights. A whole bunch of sidewinders. I'm not mad at that though. This guy making his way across the road. Oh, he knows I'm here. What's up, buddy? The other one could care less about me. This guy, a little more attentive. About the same exact size as the other one. Did you get clipped? He might have got hit. His tail looks like he's got an injury on the back end. I don't know if it's gonna be something that's gonna kill him. Hopefully it's below his butt. I'm gonna scoop you up though, buddy. That sucks. Come on. Yeah, are you trying to go this way? You were going the other way, so usually you're supposed to let snakes go the way they were going, but let's see. You can see right there, he's got a little bit of an injury, but I don't think I think he's all right. That'll probably heal up. I'm no snake nurse, but let's hope that that's not fatal. All right, if that's the way you want to go, like I said, it's a sidewinder kind of night. This is number 3. This is a little bit smaller than the other 2, but pretty much the same thing. Here, let's get real low. Check out those horns. And guess what? Another sidewinder. Ooh, this guy's got a cool looking rattle. Look at that thing. Big old string for a sidewinder. big chunker. Y'all are moving tonight all of a sudden. It's crazy. So like, I just drove this road and 3 of these snakes were not out. What is that? Probably 10, 15 minutes ago. And then they're you know, you end up finding a period of time where everything starts to move at one point at night. So had I been hiking right now, I probably would have found some stuff, but you never know exactly when that's going to be. So, you know, I was getting discouraged when I was hiking. So, all right, yeah, oh man, this guy's popping off. Get it going, buddy, get it going. Yeah, you're gonna have a tough time getting up that bank, so let's push you up the top there. Yeah. All right. Peace out, brother. Sidewinder number 5. I would like a little variety, but again, this is just what's out. I decided to go up a different road. It's kind of going up in elevation. This guy's down here though. As I go up, I was hoping to maybe catch something else up there. This guy looks like he might have eaten something recently. Looks like he got a big chunk in that stomach. Good for you. Your body is a lot different than the front. Look how skinny he is up here, and then right about there. Nice. Oh, it is 7 a.m. exactly. Maybe a little later than I wish I was starting, but whatever. It's nice out. We're gonna hit this whole hillside. It's getting all the sun, probably for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then we'll go to the shaded side because that won't get warmed up for a little bit. Sun's not going to hit it for another hour and a half. All right, I'm taking a break. I think we're like a little over 3 miles in and over 2 hours of hiking. And I haven't seen anything yet, but I think I'm about as far as I can go. I don't really feel like climbing all of this, especially since I just climbed all that. So I think I'm gonna do this side. Oh man, I had to call it. It's like 4.5 miles in. I've been hiking for like 3.5 hours, and it's starting to get pretty warm. And I feel like I'm the frog in the boiling pot of water that doesn't realize how hot it's getting until it's too late. So I decided to retreat. I'm gonna take a shower and probably chill. We got a straight up repeat dinner last night. Chili dog. And we are gonna hit it a little earlier tonight. There's a Laker game that starts at 5:30 that I want to listen to on the radio. And we're gonna drive to, you can see them. We're gonna drive to those mountains over there across the flats. So it'll give us time to go find some stuff on the road while we're on our way to go hike over there. See what we can find. So the road we're on, it's got this nice soft sand. It's nice because it's not washboard, it's just smooth, but I didn't air down or anything like that, so we're just floating, floating on top of it. It's kind of funny. Well, my map says this is a road, but I feel like I'm in a wash. I'm getting some nice pinstriping on the car. Sorry, paint job. Let's see if this is actually going to be a road or if I'm going to need to turn around. Oh, well, see, look, this looks like a lot more of a road. I'm calling it a road. I think I'm just going to stop soon anyways. Well, we hiked the hell out of this mountain. for nothing. Now I gotta go try to find the car in the dark. Good luck. Well, we may not have found any snakes on our hike, but without much trouble, bye-bye, we found my car. No one has to sleep on the ground tonight. We get right back to the road and, of course, find a sidewinder. This guy's actually quite large, especially for these snakes. They don't get much bigger than that. Whenever I do want to take photos of these guys, if I want to go back and get my camera and stuff, I just give them somewhere to hide. And they will gladly take a hiding space like a hat, and they'll calm down, and you put your camera gear together and you come back and take it off, and they're just coiled up and posted up. All right, let's just pick that up. That little coiled little dude right there. Nicely posed, actually, for a photo. What is this, number 7? These guys are everywhere out here. These guys love being underneath these bushes, it looks like. God, if you wanted to know where to find these dudes, that's where it would be, it looks like. This is the 3rd one we found on this little dirt road, and they've all been kind of posted up right underneath this, like, creosote. Watch where you step. We're setting the world record for finding sidewinders, apparently. This is number 9. And it's getting ridiculous. We're doing it. We're going back out from camp. It's like 10:30. This will be a short hike. I can't see myself going for more than like an hour and a half, probably. Look at this guy. Want to come out and hang out with me? Not find any snakes? If you find one, you're going to be his dinner. So maybe you shouldn't come with me. A little desert banded gecko in here. Try to show him. It's cool. These guys are great. Not necessarily looking for them specifically, but I'm always stoked when I see one. Look how cool that is. I just saw the movement out of the corner of my eye, so there he goes. These guys look a lot creepier and scarier than they really are. These like whip scorpions. Oh, I'm getting that. All right, last try for snakes this morning. I'm gonna give myself 2 hours, and then I'll head back and hitch up and drive out. Oh shit! And the ninth, oh, I should say 12th hour. Damn, found what I was looking for. Be kidding me. Almost stepped on him too. It was very, very close. We are gonna shoot some photos of this guy. Look how cool that thing is though. From a shadow. Look at that thing. Beauty. Oh, all right. This guy's gonna post up right here. Looks like, which is a pretty nice spot for a photo. I'm gonna get my camera gear out. That is over there in my backpack. And snap some pics of this sucker. Looking cool though. White eyes look amazing. He retreated back into the shade here. I shot some really nice photos of him back there. I think he's just gonna disappear on me. Might just coil up right there and make for some more photos. All right, I've got cactus spines all up in me from laying down in the dirt, shooting photos, and it's totally worth it. Thank you for not making this trip a total just sidewinder only. Enjoy your shade. Damn, that's a cool looking snake, isn't it? These flies are fucking annoying. All right, that was awesome. All right, clean up the camera gear. Whew. Get the hell out.